It was an anecdote that was shared by a colleague about which I believe is a perfect example of how family is changing and how some families have problems to deal with it. It was actually business in the US, I won't say where it was, and there were two kids, and the son was groomed to become the successor. He was very smart, and he got an MBA, and it was a quite large business. And then one day he came to his father, he started working in the business, and I said, one day, I have to tell you, Dad, I'm gay. Okay, now it's done, I wanted to tell you, I felt so bad about it, let's go back. And the father said, I'm conservative, I can't cope with that, that's terrible. You're not anymore part of the family, leave, there's no future for you here. And it happened not too long ago, by the way, a few years ago. And that son was kicked out of the family. So the father realized that and said, I don't want to have contact with you, you're gone. So 2 generation differences. So then obviously there was only the daughter left. The daughter actually was studying something different, but she realized there's a big business, a responsibility for the community. There's obviously the father, and she decided to change her plan of studies, which is not very common, but she did it. And she got into business, and she got her MBA degree, and she was doing really well, and she was joining the business because she was a few years younger than her brother. And then the father got seriously sick, because he actually planned to retire earlier, but when the son was kicked out of the family, there was no more successor, he had to stay on for a few years longer. He got so seriously sick that it wasn't clear if he would survive, and he had kidney issues, if I remember correctly. And then it became clear that he had the best chance of survival if somebody would donate a kidney to him. Well, the son wasn't heard of anymore, there was no more contact with him. But the daughter was so nice, not only that she was getting ready to succeed him, she offered to donate a kidney. So they got her into the hospital, and when they did the test, they came to him and said, we're sorry to tell you, she's not your daughter, she can't donate a kidney. The marriage was up in the air, the relationship with the daughter was up in the air, the son was long gone, and what happened to the business was completely open. And I can just tell you that if you're seriously sick and just really everything you've done in your life can very easily fall apart within the next days or weeks, makes you think. And I think it's one of the examples that very often the older generation, the baby boomers, still believe in family values that are representative of what was going on in the 1950s and 60s. And the new generation has a very different perception of family. Not all of them, but many of them. And sometimes there is a big gap in between that.